Grab a cup and tune on in. Robert and Dave got that southern charm. Let the laughter begin. From the morning funny to Maga Minute, ain't no better way to start your day the southern way, with a little joke and pray. We're just southern folks talking southern things. Front porch swinging where the church bells rang. From Mama Said to Hump Day News, we keep it real with down home views. Sunday morning in the Word, get that gospel flow. Prayer time calls, so let's let our troubles go. Come Monday night, Mama Said is bringing the truth. And when it's night talk with Dave, man, you know it's getting loose. We're just southern folks talking southern things. Stories and sports where the good times hang. From SFP News to I Remember That, we tell it like it is, and that's a fact. Got our veteran of the week, gotta show our pride. Pets of the week, bringing love worldwide. Talking paranormal, digging true crime. Southern fried stories all the dang time. So pull up a chair, y'all, and stay a while. Ain't nothing like that southern style. From the morning show to the soundstage band, it's SFP Live, won't you give them a hand? So pull up a chair, y'all, and stay a while. Ain't nothing like that southern style. From the morning show to the soundstage band, it's SFP Live, won't you give them a hand?
Good Monday evening, everybody. Welcome to the Southern Fried Podcast. It's Monday. That means Mama Said. We got our resident mama right here in the middle between me and Dave. She's a rose between two thorns.
Speak for yourself there, big boy.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Oh, are you a rose too, Dave?
Well, I'm not a thorn.
Oh, yeah, you're.
What the heck is that? Only if I hang around. Only if I hang around you.
You put all that on me. That's like saying hang around me makes you look better.
Well, if the shoe fits.
That's not nice. Y'all being mean to me already.
I think you started this hoe down.
You make it too easy.
Oh, rose between two thorns. It's either that or he's a grungy, dirty old leaf or something.
Listen at you.
What? He said he's not a rose. So
He comes swinging out of the gate.
I know.
Okay.
Before the show even started.
I know. That.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Elizabeth, you're between a thorn and a beautiful, pretty, pink little rose.
She's a tulip person, bro.
I am.
Tulip person?
Yep.
That's right.
I prefer tulips.
We can already see that are talking
Lord, you can't do that to me this early in the show.
Rob, if I was there,
about tulips this early in the show.
Head.
Huh?
If I was there, I might flick you in the head. Be nice.
I'm trying.
No, you
How you
not.
expect me to be nice? You over here talking about tulips.
What's wrong with tulips?
Every time I hear somebody say, "Well, I like tulips," I'm thinking like tulips on my butt. But I can't.
Are you saying you have a tattoo of a tulip on your butt?
Well, that'd be awesome. I might have to go get one.
We don't want to know.
No.
Hey, what'd you ask for?
That
Hey,
wasn't-
you got Marshall Dillon and Miss Kitty right over your head.
It wasn't supposed to do that, but it picked up on my other TV, so we don't want to get content in trouble, so I'll fix it on the break.
Okay. Only thing was missing was Festus.
Festus is pretty good.
I like Festus.
I know, I do too.
Well, now, Matthew.
Festus made that show.
Yeah, the guy before him, Chester, I didn't like him as much. Well, he disappeared.
We done lost Dave.
He didn't even say goodbye or nothing.
Oh, I'm
No,
here.
He's
What you're saying is you're being incognito and listening.
No, I'm being respectful and not fixing things on with the camera on.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you just go right ahead and you fix your camera.
Why don't you just tell us about Willie Nelson again? 'Cause I know
dude, it's awesome.
You couldn't have shared it all.
No, dude. It was an awesome concert. If y'all get the chance to go, if he's coming near you, go see him. 91 years old. He's not the Willie Nelson of old. If you go in there expecting the Willie Nelson of old, you're not going to get it. He's older now, but you know what? It was still awesome to see Willie Nelson up there. And dude, I saw him back in the 80s when he was like in his prime and stuff. And then seeing him now is such a big change, but he's still trying to rock it out. It seemed like as the show went on, his guitar picking got much better, and by the end of the show, he was hammering on his guitar, and it was great to see and great to watch.
We probably had to warm up all those joints.
Probably did.
But
hearing him sing "The Last Leaf on the Tree," which is basically a song about all the singers and stuff that he sang with being gone now, and him talking about being the last leaf on the tree, dude, that'll reach out and grab your heartstrings. Okay, I'll put that out there. So, yeah,
I want to know why you didn't wear a wig and do the braids.
Well, I seriously started to.
You should have.
I should.
That was a little disrespectful, not having any braids.
I understand. But
I'm a little upset with you.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I can do. Those wigs are itchy and scratchy after a while.
That's why you need a wig cap.
Huh?
You need a wig cap.
I don't think I need a wig cap.
It keeps it from being itchy.
Oh.
Did you at least wear a SFP hat?
No.
Come on, man. Where's the salesman in your heart?
You are fired.
I had an SFP t-shirt on. Does that count?
I reckon. I mean, God.
Hey, are you going to wear an SFP hat down here at the Mayhaw Festival next weekend? Or this weekend?
I might wear SFP underwear. You got a problem with it?
Just make sure that I'm on the back and not the front.
That would be funny.
No, that wouldn't be funny.
Yeah, it would.
Well, you saw that episode of Friend too. Oh, look here. Just went shopping in the SFP store today. What'd you get? Did you get a cup? Did you get a pair of those SFP underwear? Make sure I'm on the back.
What if it's thong?
Well, you can't be on the back because your head's way too big for that one.
Be in the crack.
All you see is your headphones sticking out.
Bless your heart, Miss Janet. We appreciate you so much.
Yes. Dude. Oh, shirt and 3 stickers. There you go.
We did get our landing page today for Patriot Mobile. It came in late today. I was going to call him. I was so busy today I didn't get a chance, so I'm going to call him tomorrow. Have a little more time, I think, and let them. I've got a couple things I want to do, switching things over. So we'll talk to them. We haven't heard about the website yet. I do have a bunch of emails to dig through, so I don't think it has. I'll reach out there tomorrow as well. But a lot of things are going to happen very rapidly, very quickly.
Yes.
Here at the Southern Fried. Within the next 2 weeks, things will go into overdrive. So shout out again to Killer Carl. What a blessing to help us out. We gained over 50 followers on Rumble. And we attribute that to him just being so kind and doing shout outs for our show and having me come up and giving me a chance to tell about the podcast. And also to James at Empty Podcast, who come in the show this morning. He's doing his movie night tonight. That was called, what was that called? Race with the Devil? Peter Fonda showing tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out.
Yeah.
Appreciate those folks. What a great boat. I did talk to Steve just a little bit today. Just through social, not on the phone or anything. So shout out to Half Pine Forge. I thought it was funny. We were talking about his fear that his show would be called Half Pint instead of Half Pint.
And somebody called it Half Pint this morning.
When he first started, he said that was a fear, but he said it hasn't happened in a long time.
I ordered me some hooks from Steve.
Awesome.
And
They're top quality. I get mine hung up in here.
I got them in this last
Awesome.
week. And he wrote me a note.
Uh-oh.
There's no telling. He always puts a note. There's no telling what he put.
He told me, he said, it's too bad these can't be paid for with cornbread.
Cool.
I know. That would be fantastic.
You ought to send him some cornbread anyway. I don't know how well that would ship, but
No, it would have to be overnighted.
Yeah.
That'd be expensive.
Yeah, it would. Or, well, I don't even know if he's got a cast iron. He wouldn't even know how to cook it in cast iron, I bet you. That's just,
He might.
he might.
I keep waiting for you to send him that video.
Oh, I've got it uploaded here. I don't know how to transfer that over either. But I tell you what, I can do. I can expand this out. And I could do this. And I could share screen.
Send it to the man next door right here. He might know how to do it.
What is it?
Here,
What is it?
It's a reel. Yeah, I'll forward it today. Is Steve on Facebook?
Yes, he has a Facebook. I believe he has 3 channels: Facebook, Rumble, X. Well, I think he even has an Instagram, but I don't think he uses it much. By the way, on Instagram, shout out to those in there. I love the name Second Amendment Redneck. I love your name, Second Amendment Redneck. You fit right in here.
Names.
Yes.
I have to say, and looking at socials this last almost year, I got to say, the folks on Instagram come up with the best of overall. Not that there's not great ones out there in every other one, but as a whole, they really do bring it on the names. I don't know what it is about Instagram, but they really bring it. They would probably say they're a higher IQ or something. I don't know, but they do bring it. I love the names. It's awesome.
All right. So I'll do message there. Okay.
This sounds like Rob in the second grade trying to figure out math 2 + 2. Let's see. I put 2 here, 2 here. Teacher, I don't know what do I go sideways? What do I do?
Look,
Right.
2 + 2 is kindergarten now.
Oh, that's
Right.
kindergarten. I'm sorry. Well, it's probably
Yeah.
pre-K.
Right.
Well, when Rob went to school, I meant when he went to school.
Right.
Robert Blevins, come to the board and write, I will not talk anymore 100 times. And then 2 + 2 = 4 100 times. I imagine Robert had a lot of chalk under his nails when he was a kid.
You know, that was one of
Nice.
my favorite things to do was to go out there and clean the
Trying to be
erasers
nice.
for the chalkboards.
I will guarantee you, I'm going to go out
outside.
I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say Robert was the kind of guy who put the tack in the teacher's chair, put grease on her handles of her chair or something like that, or under her desk drawer or something like that.
You'd be
Yes.
right.
I believe that was who he was.
You would be right.
I could see him bringing in little creatures
Oh, yeah.
into the
Oh,
room.
yeah.
I brought a cat one time.
Frogs, snakes, all of that.
I brought a cat one time.
What'd you do with it?
Well, I stuck it in school in my book bag, and I put it back there in the where our book bags went in the closet, and it started making all this racket, and I had to call my mom to come pick it up.
Oh, my heavens.
Well, how do you? I'm not sure how to do this, Dave.
Just forward it to me.
I'll send him the link. I'll send it to you, Dave.
That'll work.
It'll have to be when we get off of here.
That's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. Robert's head, he's got smoke coming out of his ears right now. He looks like one of those cartoon characters, he's the top of his head's fixing to start flying up and down.
I know.
He's going to get mad, and poor old Chuck's going to take it. He's going to swing his hat at him or something.
I
He'll
know.
act like it's Chuck's done something wrong. It's just that he's mad.
Now would be the perfect time for Chuck to jump on his head.
Oh, that would be
Don't
hilarious.
encourage that cat. He's ornery enough. He don't need no encouraging.
I swear, if that ever
Hilarious.
happens,
Right now, huh?
if that ever happens, I'm in the floor, man. I won't
I
be able
know,
to sit
you and
up.
me both.
I will let the stream just run with a laugh track. For an hour.
Yes.
That is not very nice of you.
Oh my gosh, that would be fantastic.
No.
That would take over. That would take over my thing of what I said.
Y'all just like seeing bad stuff happen. Y'all got to be nice.
The key would be we could call it when a one-eyed cat took out Robert. We'd have to figure out what song would go with that. I mean, cat scratch fever. I don't know what it would be, but it would have to be something pretty rocking. The day that Chuck.
It could be like when Jack Sparrow's running away from everybody. Don't encourage him. Chuckers, don't you listen to them, bud. Don't you listen to him. No.
Get him.
He heard his
Chuck.
name. He showed up.
Get him.
This cat has emotional problems, and Rob is the emotional problem.
Just because I don't let him in my bedroom at night.
You dang Skippy.
He's going to have emotional problems from now on, too.
He's rubbing his head on the door, scratching a little bit, meowing. Robert just snores away. Poor cat.
I know. Bless it.
Look at this poor, pitiful little kitty cat. Oh, my goodness.
Question.
Oh, bless you. Bless his little heart. Look how fat he is. Oh, my
I
God.
know, he's huge.
Huh?
He's huge.
Oh, he only weighs 21 pounds.
I don't think he's wanting up in your lap. He looks like
He
he's ready to
ain't.
go.
He ain't this time. Oh, there you go. We just had to get in the right position, didn't we, Bubba?
You better put
I
him.
got to look longingly into your eyes with my eye. Don't you shake your tail at me. You got to
You
do
better.
that,
You need
Willie.
to put him a wiggly eye.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
really, you really need to put him a wiggly eye on.
I do. I need to get him one of them googly eyes to go right there. Yeah.
I mean, come
You
on.
really want down? Won't you?
Put him
Look at him pushing.
down.
Look at him pushing.
Oh, he's gonna scratch
Oh,
you in a minute
he ain't gonna scratch me. Oh,
as he goes down Robert's face.
I am not turning into a crazy cat lady. Oh, there's Steve.
Hey, Steve. Steve, I got my hooks and I got your message. And they're going to be sending you a reel of something I want you to make for me.
It's a sword, Steve. She's
It
wanting
is
you to make her a
not.
sword,
It is
too.
not. It is not. He's lying. He's lying.
I think
He's
Diva
lying.
Dawn's been riding you about a sword. You just wait for this.
Mm-mm. He's lying, Steve.
Well, Steve, that's what happens when you fix the tranny. You get applause, baby, when you fix the hose and the leak on the tranny. It's all uphill.
As long as
It's
you
over
don't
the
get
top.
any tranny fluid on you, you'll be okay.
Oh, my gosh. Y'all just need to go ahead and send Steve a link. Let him come on here with us.
Oh. We got to send him one too? All right.
Why not?
I don't have his Facebook. I just got his you're gonna have to do this, Dave.
How y'all been sending him one?
Dave's been doing it.
Oh, Dave, it's on you, man.
It's on you, Dave.
Well, you might want to ask him.
You see how I get treated?
Come on, Dave, do it. You got it done yet? Come on, let's hurry up. Let's do this.
Steve, listen, sometimes they get a little lazy around where I live because they don't want to deliver it because my driveway's a half a mile long and they don't want to go up the driveway. So it takes them a day or two. They know where I live. They just a little lazy. Let me put some pants.
You know, he likes to lay back on the couch with the hair down. He made a video like that
listen,
one day.
honey, just sit down somewhere and just
Yeah.
put the phone up so we don't
Why
have
you
to
gonna
see
put pants on? You're gonna be the only one with them.
We don't have to see you from the waist down. We don't care
Yeah.
if you got pants on or not.
You'd be the only one with pants on this show.
I got
You'd
pants
be like
on.
all dressed up.
I mean, Rob comes on without a bra on. I mean, you know.
Now that would be me.
I don't have to wear a bra, thank you very much.
Mama said you do not have to wear a bra if you don't want to.
That's right. That's right. Especially
You cut me
this
off
time.
guard with
Let
that
the
one.
girls be free.
And for all you wives out there, one of the keys to a happy marriage is when you're not wearing a bra, flash your husband. Don't look for a reason, just flash him. It'll make him smile every time.
And men, listen.
Uh-oh.
Pay your wife a compliment when she does. Oh, those look good.
Yeah, yeah. And don't say something like, I've got a pair like that on the floor too.
Oh, let me see them again.
Don't go. Do your boobs hang low? Can you toss them to your throat? Tie 'em in a knot. Can you tie 'em in a bow? Can you throw 'em over your shoulder like a continental soldier? Do your boobs hang low? Yeah, don't sing that.
You know, when we first started the podcast, I thought, Dave, Rob's a good guy, but he's a little out there. There might come a day, maybe, just maybe, that Rob just might do something that is absolutely just what you did.
And then you didn't know he was going to invite this crazy woman that was going to encourage him.
Yeah. Dave, what am I supposed to do with that? I mean,
I told him we needed a woman. I was getting tired of him trying to be the woman expert on here. I mean, you know,
He ain't
for
no woman
months,
expert.
he said he was the woman expert.
I am.
So we gonna find out tonight. There he is, the legend himself.
Uh-oh. There he is.
It's the tranny fixer.
See,
No, it's the tranny tamer.
Oh, the tranny tamer. Okay.
Yeah.
see,
Well, I'm
we
glad you
can't
got all
see
that
you from
tranny
the
fluid
waist
off
down.
of
We
you.
don't care if you got on pants.
It was kind of that was just a joke. I was wearing these. I bought some basketball shorts and now I think about them while I'm at work. Like I can't wait to get home and slip into my shiny shorts.
Shiny
Well, I bet
shorts.
you can slide right out of a chair with them on.
I do actually. I keep trying to put my foot up on my knee,
Yeah.
cross my legs. My foot just slides right off.
Well, we got an interesting one for us tonight.
Oh
Yes,
You ready, Dave?
I'm ready.
Okay, start our list for us.
For
Sweet.
what women really mean when they say. And we'll start with the easy ones. Well, they may all be easy. I don't know. We'll find out. We're going to get Miss Elizabeth's expert opinion and Robert's asinine opinion.
We're gonna let the men go first, and then I'm gonna tell you what they really mean.
All right. Number one is, and we've already was talking about it off the air, but when she says, I'm fine.
Proceed with caution.
I say she's PMS and throw a chocolate hand grenade and run for cover. Or a pint of ice cream and a spoon. But run for cover. Dave?
So it's not that the guy can't think she's okay, no issues here. That would be a bad mistake, right?
That you are correct.
And what she is saying is, I'm upset, but don't want to explain right now. You should notice something's off. Something is off.
And more than likely, she's going to expect you to be a mind reader. But listen, you need to go ahead and tell her you failed that class. Because none of us had that class.
And look, let
And
me
we
go ahead and
all
put this
failed.
out. And for everybody out there, it is impossible for a man to read a woman's mind.
Well, and it's impossible for a woman to read a man's mind.
Yeah, but a woman's written in Braille.
Well, there ain't much to read.
Your brains to read it.
But listen, sometimes there's men that expect a woman to read his mind too.
What's there to read?
Yeah, I mean, come on. In a guy's brain, there ain't but about three things.
I know.
Like sandwiches, boobs, and beer.
Boobs and beer.
Oh no,
Thank
sex comes in there too.
We said boobs.
Well, that falls under boobs.
No.
It's a
So
subcategory.
listen, when a
Where is
woman
she?
says she's fine, she
Yeah.
is definitely not. And you,
Oh.
first of all, you need to say, okay, but listen, I know you're really
There we
not,
go.
but I'm going to back up for a few minutes and I'm going to let you calm down and I'm going to let you breathe and I'm going to come back in 5 minutes and we're going to talk about it.
Oh, I don't do all that. I just ask them why they're acting like their mother.
Dude, you're
Calms them
crazy.
right down.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Sometimes they start laughing. So cheers them right up.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm
And,
sure.
and that's
I'm sure
definitely
they do.
not the time to sing the song I just sang a minute ago.
And I'm sure that they don't look at you and say, I'm leaving now.
You remember
They
that
never have
scene
one
in
say that.
you remember that scene in Urban Cowboy when they both it's the little it's before they broke up, but they're starting to have the little fights, they were all lovey-dovey. And one of them said, I think it was John Travolta first, but anyway, one of them says, fine, forget it. The other one says, fine, forget it, And of course, within 10 minutes, they were all, dancing again and everything. So that's another use of it, fine. But when she says it and you're not involved in that conversation, you better look out. You better look out.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2.
Okay.
I've heard this one so many times. It's a landmine, dudes. It's a landmine. When she says, do whatever you want. Is he thinking I have total freedom here to choose? Or does she mean I'm testing if you'll consider my feelings? That there's a right choice here.
It's a test. I fail it on purpose.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna tell me do whatever you want, I'm gonna do whatever I want.
What I want to do is tell you to go make me a sandwich right now.
And you're going downhill, dude.
Yeah.
So you're saying, Steve, you're just going to go ahead and go for it and take that literally, and then just deal with it.
Absolutely.
Oh, Michael.
I missed it.
Yeah. Hey, Monsieur Cook. Yeah.
Testing.
She said testing. And
it is a test.
Jenna said, you better not. I'm not being a sexist. I don't actually do that. But
it is a test. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Robert.
Steve, I just want to know, when you've done this, what was the result after you went ahead and did that, whatever you wanted? What happened?
She got pissed.
I wonder why.
Did it bother you?
Nope.
And hold up that left hand.
Come on, give us a
Hold
look.
up that left hand.
High five on that one.
Hold up that left hand. Yeah, what's not on there?
On there.
What's not on that left hand, Steve?
No ring.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't care. Ain't nobody out there worth marrying at this point. They're all the good ones are gone. They're all wiped out.
Yeah.
You see here, I'm at the disadvantage of this group right here because neither one of these guys are married.
I know.
I am. I've been married almost 40 years.
Yeah.
To be fair, the woman in that story would have made an awful wife. Absolute god awful wife.
Okay, so the woman, if you that story, not your story, but it is a test. But like I said a while ago, you are not a mind reader, and neither is the woman. Before anything ever starts, you need to say, listen, I'm not a mind reader. You're not a mind reader. You need to tell me what you want. Just like I need to know what you want.
But wait a minute. She just told us to do whatever we want.
She lied.
Well, when she could, okay. So here's my mentality with that. We're both grown-ups. We're not mind readers. Like you said, we're both grown-ups. We could talk like grown-ups. But if she's going to play games and act like a toddler, I'll act like a toddler too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I said.
I agree. Of course, there ain't no ring on my left hand either. So
You have to have open communication. If you don't start a relationship with open communication,
yeah.
where's it going to go? It's going to go
Yeah.
downhill from there.
Yeah, if you
I said that to my wife once. We hadn't been married long. We might have even said it before we got married. We had this big discussion about communication. I'll come back to that story later.
Okay.
I'll come back to
Well, without open communication, how is she going to know to bring you a pickle when she goes to make you a sandwich?
Good point.
Yeah.
But how you going to know bring her pickle when you go make her a sandwich?
Uh,
How you going
I don't understand the question.
yeah. What are you talking about?
Just what I said. How
If she wants a sandwich, she can just make one when she's making mine.
Right.
She can make two.
It's just easy to make two as it is to make one.
hers, you can make you one.
These guys are crashing and burning. I love it.
Why would I?
And when you sweeping the floor,
You make it sound like an accident.
when you sweeping the floor after she been at work all day, just like you have, then she gonna come to bed and say, but after you did not say, oh honey, look, I swept the floor, and you just let it go, she's gonna notice that more.
No, she's not.
Because it's a 50-50. It's not 100 on one and 100 on the other.
No, it's 100.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see that. I can see how you're saying it's 100. I'll take that.
Okay.
I bet Robert's the type of guy that says, would ask his wife, are you hungry? And she goes, oh, yeah, I could eat. He goes, well, good. Go make us both a sandwich.
Yeah. And when she's sweeping the floor afterwards for all the crumbs from the bread that got in the floor, I'll tell her she's doing a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless she makes me mad, then I'm just going to look at the broom, ask her if she's just warming up her ride.
Yeah.
And then you might get hit over the head when you're sleeping with a cast iron skillet. Especially
Well,
if
see,
you in the south.
but see, that's the kind of stuff that I'm not mad that I'm not married.
Yeah. I mean, and when she's in there washing the dishes afterwards, I'll say something nice like, well, I thought the dishwasher was broke. You're doing a great job.
Okay, big boy. Moving on to number 3.
You better be glad you in Ohio.
because
you better be glad you in South Georgia.
But see,
Number go ahead.
The fact that I'm not married, that just means that you guys hear that in the background.
Oh.
Anybody hear that?
Oh.
Yes, no silence.
No.
I can come home. Quiet. I don't have to listen to anybody's crap. I could just come home, make myself something to eat, sit down, watch what I want to watch. Peaceful.
Yes.
And alone. Oh,
I'll get a goldfish.
I love it. Number 3, she says we need to talk. Does she want a casual chat or something serious going on? We need to talk.
There is no.
She wants to bring up something from 3 months ago. That's what that means.
Exactly. There is no we and we need to talk. She wants you to sit down, shut up, and listen to what she has to complain about from last year that you have forgotten about. And it has upset her. And now you have done something that brought it back up.
On a related note, have y'all ever seen a courtroom stenographer that wasn't a woman?
I don't think so.
They remember crap.
They don't. They're just typing nonsense up there. They just ask.
I'm just saying. That's why they're so good at that job. Judge is like, what did he say last week when we had that other, when we were in session? Oh, let me tell you what he said. And she's going through that little paper.
So
So,
we need
You
to
know I'm
talk.
right.
Does not always mean something bad. Not always. It could be something good. We need to talk. Could be,
Oh,
hey, I have the week off next week. You want to go on vacation? You want to go to the beach? You want to go to the mountains? Depends on how she says
It's
it.
never meant that.
Oh,
well, I
I didn't
related
even
to
know that
that.
was an option.
it's
When
not.
I came home from work and when my wife wasn't working and she'd have dinner ready and all this stuff, if I come through the door, my wife had a bad habit early on in our marriage. If the boys did something or if it was bad news, she would say, I need to tell you something. That was my key always to hand the plate of food back to her. But because she would add in, but go ahead and eat first. I'll tell you afterwards. And I'm like, no, take it back.
No, you're getting
Let's
buttered
deal
up.
with this now. Because I did that once, the right middle of eating. I mean, I'm like, what? I just it ruined my supper, So but still you kind of dossy around it because you come home and your boy meets you at the door and goes, Daddy. And you knew something was up anyway, like, Daddy, I'm glad you're home. Mama's going to tell you something, but I need to tell you my story. But she would always say, I need to tell you something.
Steve, I got to refer to this real quick, and we're gonna have to backtrack just a little bit. A while ago, we was talking about what we heard behind you, and there was silence and quiet. It's really true. Guys are going to get to heaven. Men are about a half
hush,
hour before women.
hush.
You know
No,
that, Steve? It's in
You
the
know
Bible.
why men always stay? You know why men always stay behind, and they always send the women and children off the sinking ship first, so that they could come up with a solution in peace and quiet.
But literally in the Bible, in Revelation 8:1, it says, and when he had opened the seventh seal, there was silence in heaven for about the space of half an hour. Proof, men are going to get to heaven a half hour before women.
Hmm. Agreed.
It's in the Bible, Miss Elizabeth.
That look says it all.
And then after that half hour is up, then you're going to hear this army of them coming in. I can't believe you left me down there for a half an hour. You've been up here with your buddies hanging out.
It's raining out there too. You could have at least brought me an umbrella or something. And no, I still don't know where I want to go eat.
Miss Elizabeth, it was your idea to send me a link to.
it's okay.
Oh, she's waiting.
I will say that I do
No,
believe
it's not okay. It's okay. Was the same thing was, oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
No,
I do believe
I
that it's
don't
not
say
always
what I
bad
don't
news.
mean. I don't
But
say what I don't mean.
Okay. We're joking and playing though. We're having fun.
Okay.
Are you gonna jump in this and have fun with us or not? Oh,
I'm taking it all in for right now.
I think that it's not
like the
bad
court
news all the
stenographer.
time,
No,
but I think it does lean that way. I think it leans that way. All right, number 4. We're going to go off the
we're
rails
gonna get
tonight.
further trouble. We're getting deep here, Steve.
you are.
We're going to be in
I
trouble.
don't care. I ain't got
She
nobody to get
says-
deep with.
She says, quote, I'm not mad.
Oh, she's
she's
mad.
pissed.
You have, Well, it depends on the tone that she uses. Okay. There's two different tones for the I'm not mad. Okay. There's the when you come in late from work and you say, "Oh, I'm sorry." She goes, "Well, I'm not mad." That's yeah. But when you come in late from work and you've got beer on your breath and she goes, "I'm not mad." She's mad. It depends on the tone. Am I wrong, Miss Elizabeth?
She's
I can see that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dave?
I don't care if she says it through gritted teeth. I'm still gonna go, oh, thank God. What's for dinner?
See what Steve is doing now is Steve is just saying whatever the crap he can to get a rise out of me.
Yeah.
I don't figure Steve.
No,
out.
actually, half this stuff is true. It's up to you to figure out which half is just a bunch of crap. Which ones I've actually used.
Uh-oh. Well, see, Dave can't even give a truly honest report here because his wife is probably watching the podcast in the other room. And he's going to have to go in there later and be like, Lynn, you know I ain't nothing like him.
there's a trick to this. I stay up later than she goes to bed before I get done. Now, if I went out of the studio and went home and she's still up, it'd be bad.
Uh-oh. What we got?
That's when she'll tell you we need to talk.
Then that means you lied about working late or being at work in general, unless you have a hell of a job that you can drink at. Yeah.
I don't have to worry about
That's
that. I
right,
don't drink
Sheena.
anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'm throw this out there. You know, I don't even drink. So if I come in and my breath smells like beer, there's something bad wrong. So.
Right. Yeah. If my breath smells like alcohol, the world's probably coming to an end.
I always say, promise you won't be mad. Dude, no, you can't do that.
Dude, you're already
And I
defeated.
always say
You're already
I can't do
sprung
that.
right there. Promise you won't be mad. That she's mad right then. You've had it. Because
Oh,
now she knows she needs to be mad.
That's a sign of weakness, dude. You're done. You can't do that. I mean, at least try to win the battle. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
you say that she's gonna get excited if you say that. She smells blood in the water.
I'm with you on that one, Steve. I'm with you, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a limping gazelle to a lion.
Yeah, see, blood sugar can make your breath smell like beer. Yeah.
Really?
I
did not know that.
Who are you talking to? Sorry.
Oh, this is our good friend Steve Barry and Miss Elizabeth.
And Miss Elizabeth. Yeah.
Hey, Barry.
Steve's a tranny trailer tamer.
Did you say tranny trailer?
Tamer, dude.
Hey, he got close enough.
Yeah.
It wasn't a ringer, but it smacked off the side of the pin, so he's good.
Yeah. Come back around.
All right, here's the one we talked about also. It can be used in many circumstances. When she says, it's up to you.
It's not up to you.
It's not up
She
to
has
you.
already made this decision, and she wants you to guess what the decision was.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Actually, most of the time it has been up to me. I can't say I've ever heard that as a passive aggressive line.
Yeah.
Thank you, Barry. You're awesome.
Yes.
You've been out there working the monkey farm story.
What's the situation and what's that used in?
It's up
Well,
to you.
if it's out to eat, you're dead in the water. And so what I learned to do, if my wife said it's up to you or I don't care, I would always choose a place I knew she hated. That way we could quickly get to where she wanted to go. That was my way to fix this. And it worked every single time.
And you don't ever pick the place that you really want to go to.
No.
The place that
No.
you want to go to, you save that to last.
Well, you
Where
mean
I
you
have-
don't pull in the Hooters first? Man, I'm terrible at this.
Dude, if you want to go to Hooters, you don't throw that out there first.
There's well, I can't say there's never been. I don't think there's a woman alive that's ever went down the road and said, "Hey, Hooters, let's pull in."
Oh, that would be
No.
incorrect. That would
Actually, I've
be
dated a
incorrect.
couple of women that.
Yeah, that would be incorrect, sir. I've had that happen. It's happened.
No, honest. I mean, to be fair, if I really wanted to go to Hooters, I just could go to Hooters, right?
Now, see, I would say, here's where I don't want to go. But other than these 2 or 3 places, I'm open to anywhere.
Is Hooters one of those 2 or 3 places?
I've never ate there.
You should.
Nobody goes to Hooters for the food. Trust me.
Huh?
I know they go for the boobs
Yeah.
and the short shorts. I don't have to go for the boobs. I got my own boobs.
I like
see my own boobs every day, man.
I like this. I saw something to that effect as far as finding the right place to eat. This guy set up. We can look at this too.
I mean,
We saw this. It was this guy. He set up his camera on his dashboard, and his girlfriend gets into the car, and he says, "You will never guess where we're going to eat." She got all excited, and she said what she was thinking. He goes, "Yes." Every time, just say it that way. You'll never guess where I'm taking you for dinner. Whatever she says, go there.
Yeah. Yeah.
that's funny. That's good.
Oh, Miss Elizabeth, do you feel like you're being? I mean, we've got 3 men on here. Do you feel like you're being ganged up on?
No,
I mean,
if I
I'm just
did, you
saying-
would know.
Huh?
If I did, you would know.
Okay. But we don't want you to feel like you're being ganged up on here. Okay.
Oh no, you would
Okay.
know.
Okay.
My niece would help take care of me. She's on
Which
here
one's your
tonight.
name? Is that Cherie?
Her name's Sheena.
Sheena. Okay. All right.
She would stick up with me.
Okay. All right. We're not scared.
What?
We're not
All right.
scared.
The next one is close to
You
it.
might be.
It could be a lot of different things at play here. If she says, "I don't care," does that mean she's indifferent? Or she means I care a lot but feel ignored, so I'm distancing myself? Oh, they're struggling with this one a little bit.
No, I'm not struggling. That's just my response. I yawn.
I'm just trying to think of the proper way to word this answer.
She says, "I don't care."
She does.
I think she does. It's also a
Oh, I
test,
know she
think.
does.
Oh yeah.
But
I mean,
she's to the point now when she says, "I don't care." She to the point where she done pissed off, and it's to the point now where when she says, "I don't care," she about ready to beat the shit out of you.
well, another good response to that though is if I don't care. That's when you go, "Oh, thank God, I don't care either."
And then she probably will.
Huh?
But see, here's what it was with me. In my personal experience, is when I got to the point to where I didn't care no more. I really didn't care. And I gave up.
Let me put it in a different context. What if you said, "Hey, the guys want me to come over and watch a ball game with them," and she says, "I don't care."
Oh,
You
then I
have
didn't care.
permission.
I would say, "Okay,
It's
I don't
okay.
care."
It's okay. You can go hang out with your friends
Yeah.
that day.
I'd be
She's
like,
giving you
okay, I don't
permission.
care. That would have been okay. I don't care.
Yeah.
What's funny about this is my wife wouldn't say, I don't care. My wife would say, what ball game I might come and watch it too, because my wife loves
Oh.
sports.
Mm-mm.
She loves sports. In fact, now
Yeah.
she'd probably go and watch the sports show more than I would.
No, now if it would have been, hey, we're going to a baseball game, I would have said, I'm going. I love baseball. And I
Okay.
love going to see a baseball game in person. Now, if you're going to watch it on TV, I like going to see it in person.
See, baseball's the only sport that I know all the rules. So
All right,
the
number
rest of them I
7.
can't really follow.
Number 7.
It's hockey.
This one here is, I think, mostly not good. If she says or asks you, are you listening?
What?
First of all, she
Pat
doesn't knows
answer
you're
to that
not.
question. I have a pat answer to that question. When she asked me, are you listening? Every darn time. Huh?
That's what I said. What?
Huh? What'd you say?
Listening to what?
That's my pat answer every time. Are you listening to me? Huh?
You see, for me, that's the beauty of making. Now, I have had that happen a lot, but I did learn early on to make my wife this big Georgia Bulldog fan, so that while the game is on, my wife will never ask me that question. She's watching the game.
See, I'll have my earbuds in. I'll be listening into a podcast, or not even a podcast. If it's a live podcast, it's different. But if it's a recording of a podcast, there's sometimes I'll pop it on, and then 10, 15 minutes later, I'm going, oh crap, I wasn't listening to a word they said. I have to play it all over again. It's just womp 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 womp, womp. And this is something that I intend to play for myself. And I still just, So that ain't all my fault. My brain's just stupid sometimes.
If she asks you, she already knows you're not.
Probably.
Well, some guys try to play it off and repeat what they think that she said. That usually does not go well.
Mm-mm.
No, I don't guess.
There's a big difference between hearing and listening.
There is.
You know, because really and truly, what we're hearing is, like you said, the Charlie Brown womp 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 womp.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, oh Lord, is this ever going to end? I'm so tired of listening to this. Womp womp.
I hate it, but it's the worst is when it goes up. When it goes womp 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 womp.
Huh?
That's a question.
Yeah. And then you're stuck.
So then that requires a response from you. You got to hope to God it's not a 50. It's a 50-50 yes or no.
Yeah. Or you can throw out the classic. You're right, baby.
You're right, NC Native. There is.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, I didn't catch this.
He said there's a big difference, and there's a big difference between listening and understanding.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know it.
Yeah.
No, I got it. Just
hard, but it's so
no
hard
earlier.
to understand sometimes.
No, that struck a nerve with me because earlier this morning I said something on X. I had commented on somebody's post. Someone came along and tried to prove me wrong or something, and everything. Nothing they were saying was even remotely related to what my point was. So I told them, I said, "Look, you're missing the point. It's going over your head." They tried to pull the third grade "I know you are, but what am I" crap, and they said, "Well, no, I know you're the one that's missing the point." It's like, it's my point. How am I missing it?
And that's when you just want to reach through and grab them and say, "Do
Oh,
listening."
there's so many stupid people on the internet, and they don't have licenses to use it. That's the problem.
True.
That's true.
Very
I
true.
mean, it's like the guy that called me fat that night. He's
Ugh.
actually shocked that I banned him.
Eh.
You know,
Hey, James. Lesson number 2: don't ever admit that, dude. It hurts all of us. Come on, bro.
why are they trying? Why do women always seem to manage? There's a good show on TV or a good something that you want to watch, sports or whatever, and you're watching that, and they come in and sit down beside you and go, "What are you doing? Are you busy?
Oh, now I can't
Do you want
stand
to do this? Do you want to do that?"
No.
And then they get mad because you're not listening to them. You're still watching your show, and they're like, "Well, you know, I talked to my sister earlier today, and she said da 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 da, and her and her husband went da 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 da, and they said da da da, and you're like watching the ball game, you know, and then they say, "Are you listening?"
That's like if I'm watching a good movie and somebody starts talking to me. Oh, you're going to get the dirty eye. You're going to get the dirty eye. And I'm going to look at you and I'm going to say, do you not see me watching this? I need you to shut up.
And for you people out there that want to see what that dirty eye looks like, watch her closely. Storm-bought cornbread and 2% milk.
It's the way to go. It's so much easier.
No. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Store-bought cornbread. It's in the bakery section. You can get a whole pan for like $3.99. Good stuff.
No.
Talking about that look, Rob. We kind of had to. That's the look. Okay. Because we had to. As you notice, it didn't pop up at first. I had to stir it a little bit.
Yeah, you said stir it a little bit. You stir that a little bit, make it smell better. Michael, you have a good one, Bubba. Thank you for popping in with us.
See you, Michael.
See you, Michael.
Here's one.
That gets my blood pressure running.
Oh, NC Native. He said, I love my store-bought cornbread with my instant grits.
Oh.
You can have the grits. But store-bought cornbread. Oh, my God.
I tried grits once. Not my jam.
I like it with cheese. I like cheese grits now. I do like cheese grits.
I don't know.
Buy store-bought cornbread. Y'all
do what?
Y'all
don't know wrong with store-bought cornbread. It's easier.
Then you've never had the real thing.
I've had that Jiffy stuff before.
Oh, you fixed to get sent to hell again.
You gonna smoke a big fat turd. Right next to the condo.
There it is. Clip it, gentlemen.
That was.
You know you're going to use it.
Movie eye.
Right next to that condo, he's gonna get. That's just wrong. Jiffy is not cornbread.
Yeah, it is. It says it right on the box.
I don't care what it says. I do not care what it says. It is not cornbread.
What's that?
No, it is not. Sheena, where you at? Where'd she go? Oh, she did.
You need some backup.
Oh, you let me text her.
She bailed out.
Do we need?
She has.
Do you need to send her? Do you need to send her a link?
Oh, let me see if she'll get on here with us.
Oh Lord, I don't know. Can we stand that?
I
Can,
don't
can you
know.
do 5?
Huh?
You can do 10.
2 on 3.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, there she is.
Did she just pop back on?
Oh.
Oh.
ruh-roh, Reggie.
Sheena!
Oh,
I
You're
don't
not
know if
getting
I
on
know
in
you
town.
anymore.
I was not expecting that.
You wait till I call your mama. I am calling your mama.
It done got
You know
serious
your
now.
mama
She
don't
done throw the
use GIF.
mama card out there. Oh, Lord.
Sheena.
Oh, Sheena, you are in trouble. She done throw the mama card.
My God, Sheena. Ah,
Hey, she sent Steve to hell for less than that.
It's true. I was there. Can confirm.
I already talked to your mama today, and I'm calling her back.
She knows.
You just wait.
Oh, look here. She knows.
Oh
Now
man.
listen, we don't use GIF when we make dressing.
She said not with dressing. She said unless it's in dressing.
You
Look
wait
there.
till you wait till Christmas. You just wait.
There goes
till
your Christmas card.
No, her mama and I are the ones that make the dressing.
Oh, well now you can use Jiffy.
Hell,
Yeah, that's how she
freeze
likes it.
over.
You need to make a special batch for Sheena. Use the Jiffy. She'll like it better.
It'll be done in a Jiffy.
Did you not hear what I just said, Rob?
She said when hell
What?
freezes over.
Hell will freeze
Rob's
before I ever
Rob's-
use GIF to make dressing.
Rob's face matches his shirt.
Ever.
Normally it's Dave that looks like this, not me. Look at the look she's got on her face. Dude, this is
Oh, I am upset.
look. Look here. No, ma'am. Cornbread is the dressing, not Jiffy in it. Oh, she's actually calling you. She's saying ma'am now. She got a little scared. I think she's feeling a little fearful. She might actually call her mama.
No, I called her mama.
You don't play with the mama card. She's getting.
Yeah, there's
I
a
will
disturbance
call
in
her
the
mama.
force.
I will call her mama. I am. I can't believe you use GIF. We raised you better than that.
You know, I'm gonna say this, Miss Elizabeth. If you'll throw your prepositions around a little bit, you'll sound a little bit like Yoda. You know, if you would say, "Use GIF, do not," you'll start sounding. You'll sound a little bit like Yoda.
Rob, this is not a time for that.
Oh
Yes.
man!
Do
Shut that
not
out.
bring Yoda into this conversation.
I saw Cook at Walmart.
Oh.
Jimmy went to go get me some shirts. I got 4 shirts.
She said, "The only time I
saw
make
what she
cornbread,
said.
homemade cornbread, is at the holidays when Mom and Dad aren't home.
I like reading and everything.
So she can make it with Jiffy if she wants to."
And then Nanny bought me 4 shirts.
NC Native said,
Gave me some
if
shirts.
you ever go to Hale, you might want to bring a fan.
I'm bringing Miss Elizabeth because she's my biggest fan.
I ain't going to hell.
Really laughed.
Steve,
Oh, her cheeks are getting red, y'all. My face is getting red, but her cheeks are getting red.
Whose cheeks?
Are you getting?
Whose cheeks are getting red?
There's a deep disturbance in the force tonight.
Woosah.
Woo, Sheena.
Woosah.
Oh,
Mm.
no, no, no.
It's going to be an interesting holidays this year.
No, it will not, because there will be cornbread. No GIF. No GIF, nothing.
No, I'm not.
Mm.
What's so funny?
So disappointed.
Oh, Sheena.
I
Sheena.
thought I had a box of Jiffy in there.
Sheena, I promise you, at Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner, if you would say something like it, this would be worth money to me. I'll pay you $10. If right in the middle of Christmas dinner, you would look up, take a bite of that dressing and go, you know, this would be better with Jiffy Mix.
Oh, oh
Rob?
crap.
You are pushing it.
Um,
There is holes I can hide your body in. You know, pigs will eat everything on that human body.
Wow.
Oh, it gets serious now.
And they won't be nothing left. You are pushing it.
Oh, oh, I
Oh
know
my
I am.
God.
And we have 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 10 at the farm.
there we go.
You see what you're saying?
10. Just remember that.
What? You see what she's saying?
I do.
I'll make a box of it for, but I wouldn't eat it. So you would feed it. You would feed it to your beloved aunt, but you wouldn't eat it.
Sheena, if you know what's good for you, you will not bring a pan of Jif to Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Oh, she'll bring it, and you can't be rude. You have to. You have
That's
to
right.
eat it
You don't
and
know
say,
me
"Oh, this is good."
You don't know me very well. She
That would be
does.
rude.
That would be
She
rude. You
knows
can't be
me
rude.
quite well.
Look here. Look
You
here.
have to be polite.
That's
No,
right.
I
Because
don't.
that southern thing's gonna kick in. And you could be like, well, bless her heart, she tried.
They're not like, it's like a shirt that's built like a crop top, but it's
You would. You'd have to be
Sheena.
like, oh, bless her heart.
They don't know me very well, do they? What would I do with that pan of Jif?
That's
Where
good.
would it go?
Bless her
You'd
heart.
eat every last bite, and
Where would that pan of Jif go?
Dave,
the pan that she spent, that she slaved over a hot stove for 5 minutes over.
You pushing it.
You would do that to her.
you don't know either of us. I think either of us would be nice.
Mm.
Either one of us would be nice.
All right, we're going to take a break and refill our coffee and reset this show before Robert gets smoked as a side of ham or something.
She's already threatened to feed me to the pigs.
Right. Jeez.
All
We
right,
will.
so let's take 5 minutes, make a pan of Jif, and get us a cup of coffee. We'll be right back.
Hey, Southern Fried Podcast fans, this is Dave AM for the Southern Fried Podcast. We want to advertise for W, who's got some special things going on. So are you tired of those energy drinks that you drink and they give you the jitters and the crashes that come from the typical drink? Look no further than W Energy Drink. It's a revolutionary new beverage that will keep you energized without any of those downsides. For a limited time, folks, a limited time, W is offering an incredible 30% off on everything they sell. That's right. You can stock up on your favorite flavors and save big while enjoying the smooth, sustained energy that only Dubby can provide. I'm a customer member and I can testify to this. I love this drink. No shakes, no crashes. And if it can help my mental acuity, I'm happy too. Awesome. They have a unique formula that provides you a perfect balance of focus and vitality without any of those unpleasant side effects that we don't want. No more of those shaking hands, crashing you in the middle of the day. Just pure clean energy to help you tackle any challenge that comes your way. But don't wait too long. This 30% offer won't last forever. Go on over to Dubby's website now and start shopping. Remember to smash that promo code Southern Fried into the area where they ask you to put that in there, and it'll help us as well. You're still going to get the 30%, but it'll let them know that you are supporting us, and so we appreciate it today. So try Dubby Energy Drink and experience the difference for yourself. Your body and mind will thank you for making the switch to the energy drink that truly delivers on its promises. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to save big and upgrade your energy game with Dubby. Don't forget, use that promo code Southern Fried.
Yes, Robert and Dave, y'all.
Southern Fried Podcast fans, this is Dave in the AM. I want to tell you about our store. We've been promoting it a little bit. We wanted to promote it a little bit more and let you know we've been adding some designs to it. And we're continuing to do that. Right now, there's a summer sale going on. You're going to see here in just a second what kind of discounts you can get. They're pretty amazing. Our old store became cumbersome and it was not easily updated. And we have since went to a new store, and the old one is still there. And if you decide to shop there, that's fine. But this is our new store, and it is so easy for us to manage. And we want to thank the folks at Threadless for that. So on the screen right now, you see some shirts, some of the different designs. One of our newest one is the Georgia outline, the red one. We really like that. You see some of our classic designs. You see some here that you may not have seen before. And again, we're designing and adding to just about every week. You see hats. There is just about anything in there. And we're trying to add more products all the time, as well as those new designs. So go shop at the Southern Fried Podcast store, and you'll be able to get some of these things too. Here's the QR code for that. You can see at the top of the page, 40% off right now. These are amazing prices going on. The store is very affordable. Me and Rob wanted as best of prices as we could get. And this is the place that we found to be able to do it. And there's the address. You can copy that out or use the QR code. We thank you for your support of the Southern Fried Podcast and watching the shows and supporting us and letting us know how much you enjoy it. You mean a lot to us. Take care. God bless. And we'll see you soon. And we are back. Back on the attack.
Yes.
I ain't going to be back for long. My phone's at 3%. I thought a charger would have helped it, but looks like I got it.
Uh-oh.
Well, we're glad to have you, Steve.
That's what you get.
2% milk and the 3% phone.
There we go. Should I wait until it's 2%?
Ha ha, very funny.
I know. I'm hilarious.
I know.
That's why they like me coming
do you
around.
have that on your list, Dave, when they say, ha ha, very funny? Do they really think you're being funny or not?
I don't remember if it's in the list or not. The next one
Well, of course they do. She just said it.
No, because that's sarcasm.
The next one is you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
So I've never heard that passive aggressively either.
Yeah.
I've always heard it as like I try to grab something and they go, oh, you don't have to do that.
It depends on how it's said. Like you say, the clothes really need to be washed today. You don't have to do that.
Oh, cool.
They really want you to wash the clothes today.
Oh, she's lying.
That's okay.
Like changing the baby's diaper. Oh, no, I don't need you to change that baby's diaper for me. It's just been wet, and it's a poo-poo diaper that they needed to change for the last 20 minutes. That you've been playing with them.
Well, look, those diapers, in all fairness, those diapers, I mean, it says right on the box, depending upon the age of the child, it'd be like 8 to 10 pounds, 14 to
That's
18
the
pounds.
size of the child.
That's not how many pounds it holds.
Oh, I always thought you were supposed to wait for the. I thought you were supposed to wait until it started dragging on the floor.
Yeah.
Kind of like your knuckles.
All right, on that happy note, I got to get out of here before my phone dies.
Neanderthal.
See you, Steve.
Have a
See
good
you,
day.
Steve.
Oh,
Legend of Steve.
yeah.
Always welcome on the program.
Yes.
All right. A classic. I'm almost ready.
That's a lie.
Mm.
That's
No,
straight up.
not always. If I say I'm gonna be ready in 5 minutes, I'll be ready in 5 minutes. I can guarantee it.
We baby kids. We don't die. We multiply. I remember that. Oh, no. No,
No?
no. If
No
one
what?
says, I'll be ready in 5 minutes, or I'm almost ready, right then you're going to be late.
Mm.
Well, it says the guy thinks 5 minutes. The lady says 20. Now, my wife has really learned, if she says that there used to be a time when that was not true, but she's pretty good about this. Now, if my wife says we're almost there, by gosh, they ain't even left the driveway yet. I don't know why. She used to do this to me at work. She'd say, "Hey, we're bringing you some lunch." I say, "Great, working in that meal, it's coming up on 12." I'll say, "Well, how long is it going to be before you get here?" "Oh, we're almost there now." 40 minutes later, you call back. "Hey, what happened?" "Well, we're almost there." She was not good at that, but she was pretty good about saying, if she said, "I'm almost ready," she usually was. My wife's not much of a primper. She's no country gal. She just throws the clothes on, puts her hair up, and goes. Never been a makeup person, really. She just goes. So it is true that it can be a short time. It is true.
Yeah, that's me too. I just throw my hair up and go too.
I'm so glad, man. That's what
Now,
everybody should be.
This next one, a guy never wins at. I think maybe never. But if she asks you, "Do I look okay?" Does she want a quick yes, or "I'm feeling insecure, reassure me thoughtfully," is what it says. Do I look okay?
Mm.
Okay. There is no correct answer that a guy can give in this situation, unless maybe if she has a booger hanging out of her nose or something, and you say, if you'll get that booger off your nose, you'll look great. But other than that, the answer is always, honey, you're beautiful. That's the only answer you need to give.
Now, see?
That could be condescending.
Yeah.
No, you cannot say it in a no. You got me wrong. You can't say, honey, you always look beautiful. You can't say it that way. You have to look at her and go, baby, you are always beautiful to me. You have to say it like that.
But see, here's the thing is I would rather somebody be honest with me. Even if it looks like, even if I don't look good in something, I would rather that person say, honestly, it really doesn't look well on you. I think that you need to go, this outfit might look better on you. I would rather them tell me the truth than lie to me and me
But
go out in something that doesn't look well on me.
okay, let me see if I can phrase this another way. If you're not good at putting something delicately, there's no right answer. Because see, like, if you're one of these kind of guys to say, "Is that what you're wearing?" You're in trouble. You're dead meat. If you go, "Is that really what you're going to wear?" You're dead meat. So I mean,
Exactly.
you know,
But I would rather, but if I'm dating, if I'm seeing someone and we've been seeing each other for a while, or if I'm married to someone and we've been married for a while, and I say to my partner, "Hey, what is I've lost weight, I've gained weight, whatever.
yeah.
How does this look on me? I'm not sure if this still looks good on me. Can you, be honest with me?" I expect honesty.
Yeah, my way on this has always been, and what I've told my wife early on, it was a little difficult, but she appreciates it a lot. I always tell her, look, my job is to defend you. And if something's not right, I would rather you, even if you're upset with me, I'd rather tell you than you hear it from somebody else and really get your feelings hurt.
Yeah.
Or they just talk behind your back.
Yeah.
I always work on honesty here, but you do that with a very loving and delicate spirit, and just say, "Hey, listen, this is maybe not the best for you. And I even give suggestions. Well, what do you think about this? Because I like that. Usually that works. Now we've been together so long, it's not hard. Early on, there were times she would go, you don't like it? Are you saying I look bad?" And we had to work through some of that.
Okay, in all honesty, no, all joking, kidding aside, I do kind of have an answer for that question.
Okay.
How does this look on me? And I kind of answer it with another question because this gives me information. Well, how does that outfit make you feel? Now, if she says, "Well, I feel kind of sexy," I said, "Then wear it. If you feel good wearing that and you feel confident wearing that, then that's what I want you to wear." If they say something to the effect of, "I really don't know," well, let's try something else. But I always ask them, how does that outfit make you feel? If they feel comfortable, I'm fine with it.
I just want to ask the question here. Do you think that Hillary Clinton ever looked at Bill and said, "Bill, how does this look?"
Does this orange outfit make me look like a big old pumpkin?
Look, I know Hillary has some big balls, but her balls ain't that big. She never asked him that question. No, she never asked that.
Great big out. This big old orange pantsuit.
You look like the great pumpkin, Charlie Brown. All right. She says they should be able to handle the truth. If they think you're being mean, they can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth.
I agree.
But if they feel comfortable in that, hey, I'm fine. If they feel or whatever, I can be just fine with that.
Number 11. Nothing's wrong.
Oh, that shit.
They lying.
What's wrong? Nothing.
They something wrong.
Yeah, that's one you better pick up on really quick, because that's not good.
Guys, don't use my pat answer on that. What's wrong? Nothing. Good. And keep doing what you're doing.
They may not want to talk about it right now. It could be that something happened at work that day. It could be that maybe they got bad news from a family member, or something. It could be anything. Maybe they just don't want to talk about it right now. Give them a little while and say, hey, I know that something was wrong earlier. Please don't say nothing. Can we talk about it? Everybody's not a mind reader. We all failed that class.
Yeah. Now, what I had to learn early on, because I told you I was going to come back to communication, this is a good spot, is early in our marriage, to me, it was always, we got to communicate. So I couldn't handle the silence. But my wife definitely got to have that 30-minute space of time that Robert was talking about, at least, before she's going to talk about it. Now, when she starts talking about it, she's going to talk about it. She'll talk until she's got it all out. That's what I had to learn. Because I heard more than once early in our marriage, you better leave me alone. That's a death wish if you go past that.
And that is not the time to go. Not the time. Oh, that is a perfectly acceptable response in some circumstances.
Number 12, I'm just tired.
And that can be the truth.
It could be.
I mean,
That depends on how it's said.
Exactly. Because I know that, before I was diagnosed with my Crohn's disease, I was exhausted all the time. And we had no clue why. And, I would go home and I would work, go home and teach, and then I would teach and then go home, barely eat anything, and then go straight to bed.
Yeah.
And it was just because I was so fatigued. So, it could be that they are just, they're just tired.
Well, especially if there's kids involved, especially.
Yeah.
And that could be a tired of, I'm emotionally drained, or I'm physically drained, or both.
Or it could be the equivalent of nothing.
Well, but here's the thing: is if like I said earlier, if you have one person that is trying to do it all, like if that person is working and then they're coming home, they're taking care of the kids, they're taking care of all the housework stuff, they're cooking and everything, and then the other person is really not doing a whole lot, but say they're outside doing the yard work, but then they come in and they don't do anything else to help, that's a lot on that other person.
Yeah.
When Kaylee came to live with us, she was almost 2 years old. My wife was already in her 50s. I was approaching 50. It was physically and emotionally draining, even though we loved her with all of our heart, because we hadn't been used to a little kid in a long time. And I can remember coming home one day and my wife just looked like she was on her 20th last nerve. She said, I'm just exhausted. I go room to room. I clean up a mess. She's in the next room making another mess. And she just was faster than her. Her energy level was so high.
Yeah.
And so this is what I did to fix that. And I said, okay, cool. I said, clock out. And she looked at me and she said, what? I said, clock out. You're done. Your shift is over. And that's how we worked it. And she said, well, what do you mean? I said, go somewhere and do something. Don't stay here. And she said, well, what I go do? I said, I don't know. Go out to eat, go read a book, go to your mama's, go ride around, go sit at the lake. I don't care. But get out of here for at least 2 hours. And that's how we did that for a long time. I would come home. She was first shift. I was second shift. She would handle the getting up, feeding, taking care of during the day. At night, I came in. I got the dinner at night, bath, clean up the late messes, get her to bed. And that's how we worked it. It's the only way we could do it. It's the only way we could survive it. And then as she grew, she slowed down a little bit. And we adjusted. I think we sped up a little bit. We just got used to the pace. And we kind of met in the middle, I guess you'd say. But yeah, you gotta chip in. You can't just do that.
Yeah.
They get really tired. I mean, there's a line in the Waltons one time. You know, the women on there were always doing, and men were too.
Yeah.
But the guys would get done at the end of the night. They wanted to eat, listen to radio, read the paper.
Yeah.
One night he says to her, he said, "Do you want to go walk in the moonlight?" You know, he said, "I just want to do something different." He was kind of struggling with his aging, I think. But she said, "You know, I'd love to go take a walk with you, but I've been on my feet for 16 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And in just a few hours, breakfast starts. I really am just worn out." That's truth. That's just truth, you know. That happens. Number 13. What are you thinking? Now, that could be context here. This is a hard one. What are you thinking? It could be, I really want to know what you're thinking, or it could be like, you're a dummy. What are you thinking?
Yeah.
Why do
Robert is going to be an expert at this one. I just feel like it.
Yes. Yes. Why are women even asking this question? Okay. Food, boobs, beer.
But see, I think women ask that question because
they hope we're thinking about something other than food, boobs, or beer.
No, I think that they're hoping that you are thinking about them.
Oh.
And I think that women really want to be romanced. And men don't do that. Men don't romance women. And here's something I heard. You had to date your wife to get her. And then after marriage, men don't date their wife anymore.
Yeah.
And men need to still date their wife even after marriage.
I agree.
I do agree with that.
And a lot of time, and men don't do that. You know, you can say, "Oh, well, I take my wife out to dinner, or we'll go to a movie every now and then." But you think about when you were dating your wife, you think about all the time and the effort you put in to thinking about things to do with your wife, or that you're of dating before she was your wife, the girlfriend.
Yeah.
But then when you married her and she became your wife, you don't put that effort in anymore. She's your wife. She's not your mom anymore. She was never your mom. And a lot of husbands, I've noticed over the years when I've talked to girlfriends and things, they treat their wives as their moms. They want them to do, like I've been saying, they want them to do it all for them. They want them to do all the cooking. That's what their moms would have done. They want them to do all the cleaning because that's what their moms would have done. And I think it's a disservice to sons everywhere when the mom does everything for the son instead of teaching the sons how to wash clothes, how to cook, how to clean.
Yeah.
I think a mom should teach those sons just like she teaches the daughters how to do all of that stuff.
Okay. I'm going to throw out the guy side of this.
Please do.
Okay. Most guys, at least the ones that I've had experience with, have blue collar jobs,
Okay.
factory, stuff like that. You're out working in the heat for 10, 12-hour shift. You're working your butt off. And when you get home, you're tired. You
Yeah.
are exhausted. And you're earning a living, you're trying to provide for your wife and your kids. You're trying to do all this, but you're tired. And some of these guys have multiple jobs,
Okay.
you know, and it's kind of hard when you're exhausted to put on that let's go out on a date face. It's
Mm-hmm.
really hard because what a lot of times it's not because they don't want to, but the guy's thinking, here goes 6 of those hours that I just spent in that meal. It's gone on this date, and I need that for a bill, or we might need it for this, or we need it for that. And don't get me wrong, it's great to go out on dates, and it shouldn't be approached like that. You're taking your wife out for a treat, but it's kind of hard for people sometimes. And if it was reversed, it'd be the same way. I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. How many hours did I spend so we could do this? And the guy automatically assumes she understands this. So a lot of times it gets pushed off the side. I'm not saying that it's right, but a lot of times from a guy's point of view, this is where it can cause friction. And that's where communication comes in.
It does. But see,
and
I'm
because
sorry.
there's two sides to both of it.
Mm-hmm. But see, here's where it goes back to the romancing. Is not all women, and this is where it comes back to the communication part. Not all women necessarily have to have a fancy dinner or a night at the movie or anything like that. What if, example, say the gentleman has a truck, okay?
Okay.
What if he set up a thing even out in the backyard that was like one of those big screens or a big flat sheet up on a frame, and he had a projector, and he put a blow up mattress in the back of the truck, and he has the back of the truck filled up with pillows along with the blow up mattress, and he's projecting a movie on that big old screen. That's romantic.
I'm going to tell you this right now. He'd rather take you out to dinner. They go through all that trouble of setting all that up. Let's just go out to dinner. That's what he's going to be thinking. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, because either he's probably going to grab the wrong damn pillows. What are these pillows? These are my decorative pillows. What? That's my good sheets. You can't use my good sheets out here for this. What are you doing? Let's just go out to dinner.
Or this was a great idea, except for the mosquitoes.
Yeah. Well, I brought bug spray. I don't like the way that bug spray smells.
I've been around Rob too much. When you started telling that, you got to that part you said about the blow up mattress. I thought you were going to say blow up doll. I thought it was.
It'd be better off at that point to have a blow up doll out there with him, because all the griping and complaining is fixing to happen. Oh, you go break that's our wedding. That's the wine glasses from our wedding. You go break it. You're gonna break it. I know you are. The guy's not winning this one.
Whoa.
It's where communication though comes in. And see, there's so many things though that you can do.
No, that's not where communication comes in, because the guy's gonna be halfway out the door and say, "Hey, can I use these pillows?" He's communicating. No, you can't use those pillows. Put them back where you got them. That's what I decorate the bed with after we make it. The guy's like, so he goes and he puts the pillows back, and he gets some other pillows. And he's coming out. All right, I got these pillows instead. You put them back on the couch. And okay, so then he goes back and he puts them on the couch. All right, the hell with the pillows. That's not going to work. And so, all right, I need a sheet. All right, I got a sheet. No, you put that back. That's my good sheet. You can't take it outside. And he's like, oh, let's just go out to eat.
Everything's good, but the movie sucks. Like,
yeah.
You thought I'd like this movie?
Yeah. And the guy goes through all the trouble of picking out Nightmare on Elm Street 58, you know, and you don't even appreciate it.
I'm with you, Rob. This is there's too many parts in this thing, man. There's too many parts.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's better. She might not agree with me. Is when the wife comes home, she's had a rough day, and the husband says, "Hey, babe, dinner's ready. I got the dishes. You just relax." My wife loves that. She's like,
that was great too.
Yeah. What about, let's go up to the Golden Corral at the buffet. Let's go up there for our date, and we'll get our plates, and we'll sit down and we'll people watch.
I don't
That's
know if I
always good.
like that.
Huh?
I don't know if some women would like that.
Yeah. That's fun though.
It is
It's
fun.
like-
I like the people watch.
Yeah. Now the worst way, one of the best places to watch people is at Walmart. That is a great place to watch people. Do not ride the scooter at Walmart.
Yeah, but a woman
It's bad enough
take
being
that
on
as a
eye
date.
level with some of these people, but being down that low, you don't want to be. It will shorten your shopping list at Walmart. You'll be in and out of there in 10 minutes. I guarantee you.
A woman's not going to take that as a date, though.
no.
Hey, Madison.
But I will tell you, when we did our missions trip, my wife it was a miscommunication, and my wife got really mad at me on this in the middle of the missions trip. I mean, she gave me the look of 3 demons. I mean, it was bad. I'm like, wow. So we went that day. That part of the day, we were going to a tourist area. And my wife didn't even want to talk to me. She was so mad at me. She got her feelings hurt. Totally misunderstood something. Totally. I should have probably been a little more sensitive and realizing where she was at with something, but I didn't mean it that way. So I'm desperate. I'm desperate to fix this thing. So I said, well, this worked, by the way. It worked. It was a gold mine. Because when I first started telling her, well, look, I know you hate my guts right now, but hear me out. One thing I just want to say, that I won't say nothing else. She liked that. What? I said, we leave tomorrow. We're going back home, and we still haven't got your mom a gift. You can be mad at me, but why don't we shop here for your mom? Gold mine. I was a superhero at that moment. She loved it. I went and spent some money. She got mama a couple things. We were back together again. It was all good. I know my wife.
Remember, Dave, they made a song about that. Can't buy me love.
I did that day.
That's a good thing, man.
I took care of mama. All right, let's do a couple more before we're done. We'll save the rest of the list for another day. 2 more. 14. She says, I don't need anything.
She does.
Yeah.
No, not necessarily.
Oh, she does.
It depends on where they're going or where
No, it
he's
don't.
going.
It don't.
Yes, it
It don't
does.
matter where the heck you're going. She needs something. She may not need something from where you're going, but she needs something. Right? It may be, all right, while you're out, drive all the way across town and go to Starbucks and get me this. And then she's going to have to text it to you because you're never going to remember all the moving parts of a Starbucks coffee order. Or it's going to be, oh, while you're out, you're going to go right by such and such a place, run in and get me this. Oh, they need something every time. I don't need nothing. Oh, yeah. Are you sure? Well, because that's the other part of that. Oh, I don't need nothing. Are you sure? Well,
Not always. Not always.
60% of the time?
No, not always.
70?
No.
Sherry says no.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm sure. You know, there are some women out there like guys. Do you need anything? I do, but I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow while I'm out and about. I have heard that, but I've heard it the other way too, plenty of times. Not being critical. It's just the way it
Yeah,
works.
exactly.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I agree.
Okay.
All right, number 15, last one. She says you're fine.
What?
She says
fine.
you're fine.
Well, yeah, they always say that to me. I mean, who wouldn't? Look at this.
Now, I don't think that meant like you're fine looking.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what they mean when they say it to me. And I'm like, I know. What? That's not what they mean?
I
No,
don't know.
you're fine.
I think
I
that's
kind of get that one.
Well, he thinks I'm doing great. She means you're barely scraping by. Step it up. You're fine.
Oh, I've never heard that one.
no, it's just this. I hear it a lot, but I can't help it. I'm pretty sure that's the way they mean it. You're fine. That's the only way I ever hear that one. You're
crazy.
you smoking hot thing. I wish I had a swing like that in my backyard.
You are.
Half the time when I talk to women folk, I say, "Hey, lady, I was here."
You're on the short bus tonight. I'm medicated.
I was here, lady. I was here.
Only other place I have to look at is your mouth and your hat and your forehead and maybe your shoulders.
Well,
I
I tell you,
heard yeah, okay. I heard I might have some songs.
my forehead's huge. Okay, it's not that I'm bald. It's just that's how big my forehead.
You don't know your forehead's not huge. That is your head. Dude.
Are you saying I got a huge head now?
You said it, not me.
Not as big as Dave.
Dave, I heard was it Jeb said something last week about me?
He did.
Oh, you got a song? Oh, you got a couple of songs, don't you?
I do. That's going to be released in the Jeb and Bubba show. We're a little delayed on getting that out, but it's all ready. But we will let you hear that.
Okay.
Uncle Jeb said you need a bow friend, and
Jeb said I need a bow friend.
well, he might not have said exactly that way, but he did say he wanted to help you out. And
I do need a bow friend.
And he offered his service. He said, I'm probably a little too old, but hey, he's got the teacher love song list ready to roll.
Oh, okay.
And 2 songs ready to roll.
Okay.
So he does have that. He does.
Oh, fantastic.
One of them's called "Don't Fart on Me," I think.
No. I will give you the titles.
Okay.
Let's see if I can. We got time for the titles. I think I've got that. Let's see here.
Oh, it wasn't "No Fart on Me." It was the "Poop Scoot Boogie."
Here's the 10 song titles for Teacher Named a Bow Friend.
Okay.
Chalk Dust and Heartbeats. It's a tender ballad about finding love amid the chaos of a school day. Number 2, Jeb. This is a personal favorite of Jeb's. Lesson Plan for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 is Red Pen Romance. That's described as a quirky love song where grading papers turns into writing love notes. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. F stands for risky.
Number 4 is Recess of My Soul.
Recess of My Soul.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 5, The Bell Rings for Us. It's about love arriving right on schedule.
It's either that or it's another version of Hell's Bells.
Number
Robert.
6. Number 6 is called Blackboard Promises. It's about vows written in chalk and sealed with a kiss. Number 7 is risque. It sounds a little kinky. Detention Date Night.
Oh, did Rob come up with that one?
No.
No, these are all Uncle Joe. Number 8 is a love song, a soft acoustic song, Textbook Tenderness. It's about discovering love between the lines.
Okay.
Another risque one, Faculty Lounge Love. And number 10 is called Gold Star Heart. So the end on a positive note.
Gold Star Heart.
There's two of those. There's 2 of those that are already put to music.
Okay.
What about the Paddle Me Blues?
That didn't make this list.
Oh.
I'm kind of glad.
Teacher Broke My Heart.
No, Rob, we're not going down that road.
Just, you know.
Behave, Rob.
And they've already wrote one, Hot for Teacher. Just saying.
Rob,
They wrote another
would
risque one too, called Smoking in the Boys' Room. Ah.
Oh,
Rob's thinking of Hot for Teacher, but his teacher looks like Nancy Pelosi, you know.
I think Steve's teacher would be AOC.
No doubt. There is no doubt.
I don't know. He's
Or
been
Lauren
working on
Boebert.
these all week, and it may be Mitch McConnell.
Wow. I hope Steve's phone went dead so he didn't hear that. Wow.
What?
That's rough.
Anybody else got any comments out there? Hey, Sheena, you still out there? She done bailed on you.
She probably listening.
She's lurking.
I know.
She's a lurker. Lurking all around. She's the person that wrote that song about I'll be watching every step you take, every move.
She's there.
you
She's there.
make. Huh?
She's there.
No, she's lurking. She's a lurker. She's not saying nothing. She's lurking.
She said that she was there.
Okay.
Back to romance. I meant to say it earlier. There was a lady told me, which will remain nameless, that her husband was horrible at romance. But one time he knocked it out of the park. And I was curious to see if Rob would do this. He booked her a flight on a hot air balloon.
Oh,
Them 2 together. Nobody else except the pilot. Hot air balloon. And there were gifts inside the hot air balloon, I think. And it landed somewhere and they had dinner and all this. You put a lot of thought in it.
Dude, I could be all over that. I'd get her a ticket on a hot air balloon. Get her launched and go home. Watch what I want to on the TV. I'd get the remote. What I like is when they tell you, what I like is when you have one of those kind of risque moments and they're all sexy and stuff. They're like, baby, won't you take me in the bedroom and tie me up and just do whatever you want to do? Take them in the bedroom, tie them up, and go watch whatever you want on TV.
That's the kind of guy that wakes up sewed up in a blanket with a broom hitting him upside the head.
Exactly.
And if
Being
she's real
fed to the pigs.
if she's
What?
real vindictive, there might be other things that happen.
Sheena, you got a little bit of a point there. I get it.
I gotta say, Rob, I love them to death. I don't know Sherry, but these ladies in this family, they sound like you don't want to mess with them. My God, they're talking rough. I mean, fed to the pigs, paid back.
We take care of each
Paid
other,
to the
honey.
pigs and everything else. Oh, that's
We
kind of
take-
scary.
We take care of each other.
You're talking about feeding
Wow.
somebody to the pigs. I keep thinking back to Ned Beatty and
Uh-huh.
whatever.
Na 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 na. I
She
hate
said,
that
never,
movie.
never mess with us.
You know,
Hate that movie.
I hope he fired his publicist after that, or
Hope he
whoever
fired
landed him that
everybody.
job. Whoever landed him that job, I hope he fired him.
Hope he fired
my God.
everybody.
Huh?
I hope he fired everybody.
He's a legend. He's a legend because of that movie. Right?
There was a song called Ned Beatty Had the Hardest Part.
Rob,
There was. It's still out there. I guarantee you.
hush.
Look it up.
We're not talking about that. It's time to say goodnight.
Oh, Kenny, I wonder if we could go back and reshoot that scene with a Forrest Gump voice.
No.
I
No.
don't know if I could do it or not. Well, you got a real party mouth on you.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good
I
night,
love everybody. Have a good one. Bye.
Y'all have a good night. We've lost her. Dave? Not even gonna. Okay.
No.
Mr. Reed, Janet, everybody out there, we thank y'all for tuning in tonight. We always seem to run Miss Elizabeth out of here a little bit early.
Y'all have
Oh,
a
my goodness.
great night. We'll see you soon.
Yes. Yes. Well, see, we don't have. Are you going to be on in the morning?
I should be.
All right.
The Southern Fried Patriot Morning Show will be hopefully on. It should be. If something crazy happens, we'll be up.
I'll be running all day tomorrow. So, yeah. All right. Well, guys, y'all have a great evening. You made it through Monday. Congratulations. We'll give you a great old big salute. God bless you. And we will see you. They will see you in the morning. And y'all have a great day. I got to get down here to the thing now.
Oh, well, it's early in the morning. Grab a cup and tune on in. Robert and Dave got that southern charm. Let the laughter begin. From the morning funny to MAGA minute, ain't no better way to start your day the southern way, with a little joke and pray. We're just southern folks talking southern things. Front porch swinging where the church bells rang. From Mama Said to Hum Day News, we keep it real with down home views. Sunday morning in the Word, get that gospel flow. Prayer time calls, so let's let our troubles go. Come Monday night, Mama said is bringing the truth. And when it's night talk with Dave, man, you know it's getting loose. We're just Southern folks talking Southern things, stories and sports where the good times hang. From SFP News to I Remember That, we tell it like it is, and that's a fact. Got our veteran of the week, gotta show our pride. Pets of the week, bringing love worldwide. Talking paranormal, digging true crime. Southern Fried Stories all the day.